Then I let me in the door. Then I gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four. Youngin' fresh from out that bottom.
Yo, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. You ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you're new. Now, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Attack on Titan, but in particular, I'm gonna be talking about my predictions for Attack on Titan manga chapter 138. So, in chapter 137, we can see how Zeke reveals to Armin that he has been in the past for a long time. And by him being in the past for a long time, he was able to learn a lot of things. He was able to learn the true meaning of life, and he was also able to learn a lot of things about the founder. Now, what Zeke explains to Armin is that life is just about multiplying, and that's it. And essentially, that's how life was able to stay in this world, because of its ability to multiply. Life clung to all these different environments, making all types of different things until it eventually got to humans. And Zeke says that once it got to humans, that's where we're wrong at, because us humans, we're scared to die, we're scared to go extinct. So because of that fear, we keep multiplying instead of letting life cling to a different environment. And he says that that's essentially what the founder Ymir did. She came into contact with another source of life who most likely also wanted to escape death just like her because of that fear. And by them coming together, they created their undying body so they both can live. And she manifested the Titan powers and then created the Titan paths. Now, the one thing that Zeke didn't understand was the fact that, hey, Ymir was so powerful. Why didn't she just do what the fuck she wanted to do? Why did she stay loyal to the royal family members? Why did she stay attached to her old life? And that's something that he just could not understand. No matter how much he thought about it, he just could not understand. But Eren was so easy to understand what she really wanted. And what she really wanted was true freedom, a second chance in life. But then later on, Armin tells Zeke what the true meaning of life really is. Like, life is about living a life that you could be happy about. For Armin, he said that he was truly happy when it was just him, Eren, and Mikasa racing to a tree. Something so normal like that and so peaceful like that made him happy. And at that moment, he felt like, hey, this is probably why I was born to this world, to have a normal, peaceful life with these two individuals, which is Eren and Mikasa. And for Zeke, he said, like, you know what? You're right. Looking back and thinking about it, I truly didn't have a life that I could be happy about. I did some fucked up ass shit. But the one moment where I felt the most happy is when me and Xavier was throwing the ball back and forth. And he says that he could wish that he could just go back and keep doing that. You know, maybe that's why he was really born into this world. And then Armin gets Zeke to basically reveal his location and sacrifice himself so they can stop the rumbling. And doing this would truly make Zeke happy. Like, damn, I just saved the fucking world. You know, I just helped save the world. All this shit that I have done up until now is things that I could not be happy about. And doing this, me sacrificing my own life in order to save not only Eldia, but the whole world, I could be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? That could be the one thing that I could truly be happy about. Now, Zeke is dead. You know, the rumbling has stopped. Armin has now decided to take out Eren and fight for his version of peace that he was trying to create, you know? Now, with Zeke being dead, the one question was, knowing that Zeke was the one that was most likely creating the Titans because he has the power to awaken the Titan shifters and give them control over their bodies again. So if he can do that, I'm pretty sure that he was the one that was creating Titans. So now that Zeke is dead, who will create Armin's Titans? And the answer to that question is Ymir. She's the one that stayed back. She watched them form their little alliance in the past and everything and allowed Zeke to do what he was doing. Like, she allowed all this. And the reason why she didn't do anything about it is because she completed her mission already. Her mission was to basically protect Eren's Titan form long enough so that Armin can convince Zeke to give up his location on where he was at and sacrifice his own life in order to stop the rumbling. And by him dying before he transferred his power to a successor, his power should transfer to a newborn baby, which is historia's baby. This is all Eren's plan. Her mission was complete. That's why she sat there and allowed them to form that little group that they was doing. Her mission was complete. Her last task is to create Armin's Titan. Now, we haven't seen Kid Eren in a long time. And low-key, the perfect way to reveal Kid Eren once again is to show him create Armin's Titan. That would be cool as hell. That would be some G shit. That would like literally show us that this is all Eren's plan. But most likely it will be Ymir that create Armin's Titan. Now, to be honest, we might not see the process, but if you put two and two together and the fact that you need somebody inside the paths, like they don't really need to be the founder, they could be anybody. You just need somebody inside the paths to create Titans. She is the only one that stayed back, so most likely she will be creating Armin's Titan. But like I said, it would be hella crazy if Kid Eren ends up creating Armin's Titan. That would be some G shit, you know? just letting us know that this is all Eren's plan from the very jump. Like, all he was doing was stalling time for Historia to give birth and stalling time for Armin and Zeke to basically have a conversation with each other. This was all his plan. Now, as soon as chapter 138 start, we should see Armin fully transformed by then, right? And then after that, I feel like Armin is going to pick Reiner up. I don't think Reiner is going to die in that type of way. He's the only one that can withstand the blast from Armin's Colossal Titan, you know? So I feel like Armin's going to pick him up. Maybe he's exhausted or whatever. I don't know. But he's going to be in Armin's hand, and they're going to jump on Falco's Titan. Because at this point, it's like, why would Armin stay in his transformation when his mission is done? It's not too much that he can do while inside his Colossal Titan at this point. So I feel like they're going to jump on Falco's Titan. After that, I feel like we should start seeing this understanding route that Armin was trying to go this whole time. Basically, show the outside world who they really are and show that they're not fucking devils, you know? After seeing this group of aliens, these people that they always have called devils, these people that they helped raise up to be devils, and see how they came together and stopped a devil that they all created together. This group of aliens came together and protected people that hated them their whole entire life. You know what? They're not devils. They're our savior. We should start seeing the outside world understand the alien race and be able to look past the fact that these people were born aliens that has the ability to transform into a Titan. They should be able to look past that and only look at what they just did, you know? They just saved a bunch of people that hated them their whole lives for no fucking reason. So they're not in the right to call these people devils anymore. They should start calling these people heroes. Now, seeing that the outside world is starting to understand them, I feel like they're going to start questioning the situation that they're in right now. Like, damn, is Eren really dead? Did we really just stop the rumbling? And now that we stopped the rumbling, we have a big problem. We have no idea how to get rid of these Colossal Titans that's just sitting here. 10 million Colossal Titans just sitting there asleep. And by them sitting there asleep, it's going to create fear again. Like, yeah, the outside world just understood them. You know, they just now show that, like, hey, like, we can understand you. But now we fear for our lives because you got 10 million Colossal Titans standing there asleep. And you have no idea how to get rid of them. You just killed the one person that could get rid of them. Now the outside world is feared for their lives because they're thinking like, okay, what if these motherfuckers just wake up one day, you know what I'm saying, and kill us? We gotta be ready for that day, you know what I'm saying, which is gonna cause them to create weapons, and Paradise Island might just be a threat again, you know? Like, just that quick, understanding gone because of that much fear that the Colossal Titans are causing, you know, because they don't have no idea how to get rid of them. You killed the one person that could get rid of them. But after that, I feel like we should start to see things from Eren's perspective, right? And we should start to see him uncrystallizing out of his shell, because I truly believe that he's using the power of the Warhammer Titan to control his Titan without having to be inside his Titan. That's the only way he can truly survive. That's the only fucking way. At first, I made a theory that he escaped death by transferring his consciousness inside his kid's self. And that was the reason why he brought his kid's self in this certain situation. So if you blow me up, motherfucker, you're not really killing me because I'm actually inside my kid's self. But that theory got shut down because he's actually using the power of the Warhammer Titan to control his Founding Titan form from underground. And he's actually on Paradise Island this whole time. And all he did was use his kid's self to watch over the battle to make sure that everything go his way. Because after his Founding Titan form gets blown up by Armin, I don't think Eren will be able to see anything no more. So obviously he's using his kid's self to look over everything from the past to make sure everything unfolds his way. Because if you think about it, that's the only way that Eren will be able to see that scenery that he was talking about, through his kid's self, that freedom that he was talking about, you know? So that's what I'm thinking he's using his kid's self for. Now, after Eren uncrystallizes himself, I feel like he's going to rush to the studio. I don't know how the fuck he's going to get there that fast. Maybe he can use the paths to transport himself there. I don't fucking know. But he's going to make his way to the studio, and he's going to see that baby. I don't know if he's going to smile like how the leak had said that he was going to do. All I know is that his studio is going to hand Eren the baby. And when she is handing Eren the baby, I think we're going to start to see more of their conversation before Eren actually grabs the baby. You know, because we still need to see that as well. I feel like we're going to see that in this chapter. We're going to see the rest of Historia and Eren's conversation and actually see what they were saying, you know? And I feel like once Eren comes into contact with the founder, I feel like he's going to give the rest of the world one last message, saying that he wishes for the annihilation of humanity. And then the rumbling is going to start back up, and that fear that I was talking about in the beginning of the video and how they're going to be scared of the Claws of Titans waking back up one day, you know? Well, that fear just came true. That's why I feel like it's going to happen. Now, with the Alliance seeing the Rumblings start back up, I feel like a lot of them are going to start to give up. They're going to start to give up, you know? And I think one of the first ones that's going to start to give up is Mikasa. The fact that she didn't say goodbye to Eren, maybe she know, not maybe, she know that this motherfucker is not dead, you know? She know that this motherfucker is not dead. I just made a video explaining why she would know. And in her OVA, she says that once Eren gets to the Rumbling, the March of Fate, a.k.a. the Rumbling, nobody, not even her, will be able to stop him. She said that shit in her OVA, and her OVA takes place in the beginning of Season 3 of Part 2, before they go to retake Shiganshina back from Zeke and them, you know? How the fuck did she know that? And I just made a video explaining all of that. So I truly feel like some of the members of the Alliance are going to start to give up, seeing that the Rumbling has started back up. Like, they literally tried everything. They truly are going to be confused on why the Rumbling has started back up after they killed Eren. The only person that's not going to be confused is Mikasa, knowing that she knows that this motherfucker is not dead. She was right beside Eren when Eren was talking about the power of the Warhammer Titan and how it has the ability to basically control your Titan without actually having to be inside your Titan. She was right beside Eren when he said all of that. So I'm pretty sure she know that this motherfucker is not dead. So I feel like half of the Alliance are going to start to give up, and they're not going to know what to do anymore. But Levi, I feel like Levi is going to tell all of them to devote their hearts and die trying to protect these motherfuckers. Reiner is going to jump down from Falco's Titan trying to save his mother. And he's going to do the same thing. And he's probably going to try to transform and try to save as many as people that he can. But she's going to hurt herself and she can't transform. The reason why she can't transform, because nobody is no longer inside the past. Ymir is now reincarnated into Historia's fucking baby. Zeke is dead. Kid Eren is nowhere to be found. He probably won't even come back. He probably back in Season 1 by now. So the paths are fucking empty. Nobody is there to create the Titans. Annie died. Reiner died. Back to back. And after that, I truly don't know who's going to die after that. To be honest, the next person will probably be Levi. Like I said, I made a theory about him sacrificing himself for Armin, and that never came true. But the way how Ymir was setting him up, his ass was about to sacrifice himself for Armin. So what if that ends up truly happening? What if he truly does sacrifice himself for Armin at the end? Or somebody. He's set up to be sacrificed anyway. He really can't do anything, you know? So people are about to fucking die because the last fucking chapter was too anticlimactic. It was too shonen. You know what I'm saying? I just learned that Attack on Titan was a shonen. I didn't even know that Attack on Titan was a shonen this whole fucking time. This shit don't seem like a shonen. Last chapter confirmed it for me that it was a shonen. I was like, Attack on Titan is not a fucking shonen. Like, people are dying. Eren just killing his friends. This shit ain't no shonen shit, you know? But motherfuckers about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, last chapter, they got too many dubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was being protected by plot too much. But like I said, Ymir and Eren was just stalling time for Historia to give birth so that when they kill Zeke, his power would transfer to Historia's baby as soon as she gives birth so that Eren can reactivate the power of the Rumbling. All this shit was just stalling. The only people that I see still surviving is Mikasa, Armin, Falco, and Gabby. Everybody else is going to fucking die. You know what I'm saying? Unless all of them just give up and all of them don't devote their hearts and they just watch as people get stepped on. That could be tragic as well, too. Like Annie and Rhino just watching their family get fucking stepped on. That could be really tragic. So that can happen as well. But like I said, the way how Isayama had did chapter 137, you know what I'm saying, making it shonen-like and bringing friends together instead of that, learn about life, all that shit was set up to get destroyed in the next fucking chapter. And probably the next chapter after that, you know? But I don't see them all dying in this one chapter. I see like 2 to 3 dying. Most likely Annie, Reiner, probably John or whatever. But I do see 2 to 3 people dying, and that's it. And low-key, the chapter might just end off of them dying like that. Like, the chapter might just end off of that, you know? But who knows? I could be wrong. This is just my prediction. Because, to be honest, the ending is very unpredictable. Anything could fucking happen, you know? But this is the end of the video, man. You ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it. If you hit the sub button if you're new. And I am out, bro.